First of all, totally bummed, man. What the hell happened?
Lost a fight. I got beaten in 2 out of my 3 fights in the UFC, and as much as I hate it and as much as I was disappointed, I can see the reasoning for it too, so it's just got to go and get better and work my way back in there.
I mean, the worst thing about the Grove fight too is, you're throwing him around like a rag doll for a while there, and then one mistake.
That's why people love to watch fighting, because you never know what could happen. You could be just getting your ass beat the whole fight and end up winning in the end, or you could be beating somebody, you could get hit in one punch, knocked out, submitted. There's just so many things that can happen, and yeah, it sucks. It was the loss was disappointing, and then even worse than that, getting cut by the UFC, it was, just a little blow to the pride.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's 2 trains of thought. My first thought was, hey, get really busy, get like 4 fights in whatever, like 7 months, kick ass, get back in there. Or do you take the other track and go, you know what, maybe take some time off, get a lot better, and make myself, a really well-rounded fighter, so that when I'm ready, 100%, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I think more than anything, I need just experience in the cage, so I think we're looking to try to fight this year, like you're saying, in the next within the next year, try to get in 4 fights this year and just get some more experience and not just in there with anybody, but get some good fights and get some good experience for me over this next year.
I'm going to look at my list because I got all these Twitter points that I liked. Let's see. First of all, I think it was last week. Did you get lost in Vegas? You didn't know the difference between what, the Rio and something else?
The Rio, I was supposed to do this grappling tournament at the Riviera, and I just I went to the Rio and I was walking around for 40 minutes. I was like, damn, there's nothing. They're not saying anything about this grappling tournament. I'm asking people, and I finally asked the lady, I was like, is this the Riviera? And she was like, no, this is the Rio. And I was like, oh, damn. And it's 10 minutes till the weigh-ins are over.
Nice. How'd you wind up doing?
I ended up, no one was even in my weight, so I didn't even grapple. Yeah, I went hustled over there and got to the weigh-ins and stuff, and then nobody was even in my weight.
Nice. The new shelf at home. You're tweeting about the new shelf.
Oh yeah.
Which is why I love Twitter, because I don't know if we care about the new shelf, but you know what? I actually clicked on the picture. I was like, that's kind of cool. What's up on the new shelf? Was that like a mountain lion, a little cougar?
A bobcat. It's a bobcat and just some other. I don't know why I put some candles up there, and there's some pheasant feathers and deer horn. So,
candles.
Yeah. She's
so a bobcat though. Kind of takes away from it.
How does it take away from it?
Are they manly candles?
I guess I don't know. Are any candles manly?
That's a good point. You gotta. The wife has to have the ability to have something there,
right?
Right.
That's right.
It's a give and take. Did you kill the bobcat?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Good too.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I kind of stumbled upon that bobcat. I was deer hunting and it trotted out in front of me, so I didn't do anything special to get it.
Well, you killed it. There's really no lucky bobcat. I mean, if you kill it, I've never killed a bobcat,
no,
so you got that on me.
Yeah, you don't see very many. So, yeah. But I do a lot of calling. I love to coyote hunt. Is my favorite hunt. And I love to deer hunt. And I love to coyote hunt.
So are you screwed out in Vegas for that stuff?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, for the most part, there's some hunting around here, but you gotta. I mean, it's really hard to draw for the mule deer and elk hunting out here. It's just slim chances. And then coyote hunt, you can coyote hunt out here, but because you don't have to have a hunting license to coyote hunt in the state of Nevada, so it gets hammered by all those surrounding states, and it's pretty tough hunting.
There's not too many walking around the neighborhoods anymore either. There used to be. Believe me, about 15 years ago, you'd see them walking because we started spreading out so quickly that they were freaked out a little bit.
You'd be surprised. They're still on the outskirts, kind of where I live. I see a lot of kit foxes, and we see some coyotes and stuff too. So, but can't do any shooting in city limits.
All right. Now, the other day, I also saw a tweet. Did you call someone a keyboard warrior? Or was someone trying to be a tough guy with you?
Oh, some guy on the Twitter called my brother a pussy.
Oh, really?
In the wrestling match. They wrestled Iowa, and I guess it was some drunk Iowa fan. He Twittered and he was calling my brother a pussy. So I just wrote back to him. I mean, I don't. It's so easy for people to sit there and talk shit behind their keyboard, and I'm not honestly. I probably wouldn't have said anything if he said anything about me personally, but saying it about my brother, so I kind of said something back, and he did write me back and say, sorry, had a little bit too much to drink, don't really dislike your brother or you or anything like that. So that was, it's all fine by me.
I was going to say, kind of the last guy to talk trash to, because you're Mr. Anti-Trash Talk. You haven't really gotten nasty with anyone on there, or before fights or any of that.
No, it's just not who I am. I'm just not a trash talker. It's not. I don't know.
All right, let me see if there's what other interesting nuggets that I have. Was there a little photo scam going on eBay?
Oh yeah, some guy before the Kennel Grove fight, we were walking down into weigh-ins or to get checked in or something, and a guy sat out there and he had a ton of posters, and he was like, sign the, and I signed a couple, and he was like, come on, and I just kept signing them for him, a bunch of them. Right. And I was like, these better not be on eBay. That's what we told him. He's like, no, these are to trade with my friends. We all take photos and we trade them. He's got them on eBay.
Nice.
So
how much?
I thought that was kind of funny. $39. If you want a signed picture of me, quit asking me on Facebook and on Twitter and go on eBay and buy them. Just kidding. You shouldn't support that guy. But you get a lot of people like asking you to send photos, and it's just hard. You can't send everybody in the world a photo. I'd be broke.
Right. All right, let's close on a couple of fight notes. First of all, here at Cobra Kai, I was watching you work out a little bit. You're not taking it easy. You're in there with Forrest Griffin, who's not 205 right now. Let's say that. That's a big dude to grapple with.
My back's hurt, too. I was wondering why. Man, I'm getting thrown around by that big guy. And, I mean, we got Vinny in here, and we just have training is awesome right now. So I'm trying to, just trying to get better all the time.
Yeah. And, I mean, I could tell you have a level of enthusiasm that maybe some other guys would, don't have.
It's just exciting to be in here with so many good guys, Trig and Forrest, Vinny, some other up-and-coming fighters and young guys here from the gym, and it's just a lot of good training experience. Having Mark here trying to, teaching us, it's just a good experience, and it's just great training.
So are you planning to go to 109 to watch Couture and Coleman?
I probably won't be there. I'll be watching it on TV. I'm not I would rather watch it on TV. I've been to them, and
you've been in them.
I've been in them, and it's just I would rather sit at my house and watch it on TV and be able to see all the replays and just get a much better view of it. So
I'm hearing negative stuff on that. Tell people what it means, especially to a guy with a wrestling background, to see those two guys go at it in an MMA fight.
I mean, not just me with the wrestling background, but just to look at the perseverance of them and how old they are and how well they've taking care of their body, to be able to be 40-something years old and be out there fighting is really a miracle. So it's going to be interesting, and plus it's neat that they've both came up and they're both Hall of Fame fighters, and they've never fought yet, and it's and they've been fighting this whole time, kind of side by side, and their paths just never really crossed. I think at one time they were supposed to fight, and one of them got hurt or beat or something. It never ended up happening. So it's neat to see it's going to happen now. It's really, I think it's an interesting fight.